manage players. Well, if you are in our stables, we can't manage everybody. You're talking about like 25 players in a team times 20 teams. That's over 400 players. So that's a big pool, and that's a market. And so we believe that doing this regularly will build their consciousness, get them to understand certain things about personal branding, how it will help them as professional footballers. Not everybody will play for the national team, but if you get to the national team, it also helps you because when you get there, you don't feel inferior. Meeting players coming from abroad, from Europe. So they get there, they understand that you're just footballers like them, and that's why we like what Ahmed Musa is even doing. Always encouraging players, local players here, because he was once here, he came back here. The only captain who came to play when he was still active, not about to retire. And so that's all we're trying to do. 2012 was Ruben Gabriel. 2013 was Rabiu Ali, player of the season. 2014 was Ufon Udo. Incidentally, we got a car to present to him, and from one of our sponsors there, 1960, we also thought, if musicians can get cars, why not footballers? And it happened. Then, we have continued like that again till now.
So for this year, this award is for which year? What are the categories of the awards?
Okay, the 10 categories of the award. We've got the player of the season, coach of the season, best midfielder, best defender. Then talking about under 15. If you remember the NPFL under 15 promises, we're also recognizing a player from there because we believe that's grassroots. That's bringing up the next generation of players who will play in the NPFL. And so we're also recognizing the effort of governments. Government sponsor, state government sponsor most of the teams. There's an award for the best state government sponsorship. You look at government in terms of facilities, the way for welfare, the way the players travel. They're also looking at brand involvement too, because, like I said, we're looking at turning these players to understand that they're personal brands in their own right. So we're looking at brands, sponsor shirts, jerseys of teams. So there's a category to for best brand sponsorship of teams, because we believe that it's all inclusive. The brands are involved, the players are involved, state governments involved in sponsoring teams.
So for the best players award, what are the criteria for giving this award?
It's you must have done so well throughout the season, consistent. From the remember we had the average season. So from the average season from the regular average season, that's the regular season, to the playoff, consistency. Some players peaked during the average regular season and disappeared when they came to Lagos for the playoffs. Some players didn't do well during the regular season. They came to Lagos and it was as if the league was just starting for them. But some players were consistent from the regular season to the playoffs. So that's what we're looking at. Whether you're a goal scorer, your goalkeeper, everybody all had different roles to play for their teams, and that's what we're looking at. Incidentally, throughout the period we've been organizing this into the player of this month and coach of the month, nobody has come to say this player doesn't deserve the award. So that has also helped us in terms of integrity. The right guys have been winning the award, and that's what will happen again today.
That's a good way of encouraging skillful players. Players that have performed very well at the end of the league. If you call them back at this level to reward them and to let them know that they have done well, others will emulate. In the next league season, you find others trying to put in their best to ensure that they also win something and get recognized. That's the way I see it. But let me just commend the organizers in the first place to say they have done well. They started since 2009 and they've been consistent. And I'm sure that this time around it's going to be competitive for next season, because the league in itself recently inaugurated a committee, a similar committee for this purpose. They too will be having players, the team of the month, the coaches, coach of the month, and the rest of it. So I think they will have to also buckle up to make sure that they ensure a continual fairness in the system, in the way and manner people are picked, players are picked, to justify their decision and to ensure that there is no critics about it. I commend them. They've been consistent.
So if a player is picked that is not from your team, would you say it will be well deserved?
Oh, well, that is why I just said that the criteria should be correct. The criteria shouldn't be a questionable one. So once the truth is there, I don't think anybody will be questioning. If you even question, people begin to see you that you're biased because your player was not picked. It's going to be obvious. What is certain when a player gets into the pitch. And because you're not the only person seeing it, and besides this time around, they are going to stream our games. And so several viewers will be there watching. So I think they're going to get it right.
The draw was supposed to happen on Thursday. What about the hour and
Yes, because of certain logistics. Initially, it was supposed to be on 17th, and it was moved for 1 week. Remember that no date was taken in that 1 week. But I can assure you that we're going to have this draw between 24th and 29th. A date will officially be made known to our stakeholders, to the public, by the league management very soon.
And then if you were
all those still playing in the league right now, it is an award players all look up. So we are happy that we'll be celebrating them since 2012. We've not been easy.
Goalkeeper these days goalkeeper actually gets a midfield.
What a goal!
Thanks to everyone around. Thanks to those who are all around.
I think that round of applause that are associated with the Nigeria Premier Football League celebrating the award. A round of applause to the collective of this guy and now Lemon Stars occupied a notable woman who has accompanied a notable man to the awards today. Let's welcome Mrs. Miriam.
Thank you. Maybe I need to change my glasses. Oh, okay. The best midfielder in the league is the award and
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited because, it's something I've been dreaming of, and I thank God it came through pass, and I don't even know what to say. I'm overwhelmed.
How would you...
called Ishi. I grew up there, and I'm up here today because I fight. Reason why I'm called Jabol. I think you need to fight for everything you want. What you deserve might not come to you, most especially in our system. You need to fight for it. You need to go for what you want. Lastly, I encourage young coaches out there. Imagine what the coach of Sporting Lagos is doing. I'm so proud of him as a young coach. Also, I'm so proud that they have a young colleague in the league also doing marvelously well. I will not do without appreciating my assistant coaches. Yomle Elijah, Lama, Yeka Sokabi, Tony. I have one of the best assistant coaches in the country. They are me. I won't be here today if they are not there. Thank you very much for your support, and I appreciate it. Once again, to the league players.
Okay, Zawadi.
He's my brother.
He's trying to conclude the deal outside.
Different categories for the award year 2023. Award and award is being attended. From the goalkeeper of the season down to the defender, the striker, and the rookie of the season as well. And we're particularly happy for them and congratulating them once again. It's not easy. If you put up a lot of movies, we came out from something to be celebrated.
As the best goalkeeper in the league in the outgoing season.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited because, it's something I've been dreaming of, and I thank God it came true.